as you may or may not know, based on if you watched a video I made a couple months ago in February, my co-op partner got hacked and had all of his stuff stolen on Hypixel Skyblock. And I titled that video, I'm quitting Hypixel Skyblock. That was kind of a lie. We've started the process of buying back all of his stuff, and I believe, thanks to my good friend Fusion Blade MC, who donated 18 million coins, so that was very helpful, and I think that might just be enough to tip us over the edge to be able to get all of his stuff back. The only problem is that there's a couple items that he can't get again on his account. Mainly those two items being the Campfire God badge, the level 20 legendary talisman. Actually, just the talisman in general. You can't get that again because that was stolen, and that's only one item per account. And the same thing goes for the legendary Ring of Love, which you receive from completing the Romero and Juliet quest. My co-op partner and I have a second account that we share called Soviet Anthem. Well, it was renamed, but basically we have a second account. And so I don't know if this is bannable or not. Please don't ban admins. This was stolen items, and I'm like 97% sure this isn't considered boosting. They're the same co-op profile as me. Please don't ban. We were thinking that we could use this account to go and get every single item that was lost that can't be gotten twice on one account. So that's why in this video I'm going to be attempting to speedrun the Romero and Juliet quest. Normally this is something you do over a long period of time. You do the first challenge pretty much right when it came out, and then as you get the items that is required for it, you will gradually complete the challenge. But I had a thought to see how quickly I could do it if I just had all of the items already. So that's what I'm going to do. The only real hurdle was the flower minion. And thankfully, I wasn't recording when this happened, but some random guy, I was at the bazaar doing some bazaar flipping, as one does when they're trying to get money. Some random guy came up and was like, yo, you want a flower minion for 7.3 mil? And I was like, how about 7.2 mil? And he was like, alright, let's do it. And then so basically I gave him some money, which is, I'm pretty sure, a good deal. I hope it's a good deal, because I've been to a couple dark auctions since getting back on, and they've been going for like 8.5 mil and stuff. So I think I got a good deal on that. So I'm currently on our alt account, and as you can see by my inventory, I believe I have everything that I will need for this challenge. So this Revenant Falchion custom texture pack, not a problem. Basically, I believe everything. I'm going to double check. So I have poppies for the first stage, emeralds, enchanted red mushroom block, rabbit 6 potion, caffeinated 2. That is important. Enchanted lava bucket, I think, is the next stage. Iron blade. Flower minion 1 that I got off a guy for 7.2 million, and I'm very happy with that. Yeah, thank you, Mr. I forgot your name, but yeah, I appreciate it. And then we have crystal armor for the challenge with the mana, which is why I also have the Revenant Falchion. And I also, forgot something. So because this is my alt account and I don't exactly want to grind a bunch of different levels to get intelligence like alchemy and stuff, I just bought a bottle of Gyre. I think I got a pretty good deal on it. I don't really know. 70 intelligence bonus for 7,600 coins. So I'll drink that as well when I'm doing the mana challenge. And then lastly, I have this tuxedo that I got for a good deal for 1.5 mil rather than 3 mil. It's randomly enchanted and reforged because I just bought it off AH, but that should suffice. And I think this is everything that I'll need for getting this legendary Ring of Love. Oh yeah, I also have this pickaxe here because I forgot to mention this. I have this pickaxe for the first challenge, which is to mine some gold and then get a shiny nugget. I don't really remember what it was because I did this so long ago. But basically you just have to mine some gold and it will give you a random drop. Alright, so I'm about to start the actual challenge. But first I wanted to say that I wasn't actually recording my microphone audio when I was doing it, so I'm just going to be voicing over for basically the entire duration of me actually doing this challenge. Alright, so I'm at Juliet, and basically she just wants me to find Romero in the cave south of her. So then I just start heading there, and I get to Romero, and then he asks me for some gold nuggets, basically, that you mine in the cave. So I'm going to the cave now to mine the gold nuggets. It doesn't take me too long, thankfully. It's just this one cave that will give me ending up being 2 gold nuggets right there, or yellow rocks. I don't forget what they're called. I don't even know. So basically just drop down and then give them back to Romero, and he will wrap them up. And also had some difficulty actually figuring out what my inventory was doing there for a second. So then he gives me a poorly wrapped rock and asks me to bring it back to Juliet. And that's basically the extent of this challenge. You just bring things back and forth. You're basically the messenger for these 2 people. You're bringing things back and forth. Gifts. Romero's off somewhere doing something weird. Juliet's just standing there waiting for him to come to her. And you gotta bring her the stuff. So now she's asking me to go to find Romero in the shopping area, which he is right in this flower area. And so I'm putting the flowers in my hotbar so I can easily give them to him quickly. And so here he is. Just click on him and he laughs at my groceries and gives me a bouquet to give back to Juliet. So now I'm back at Juliet, giving her the bouquet, and she is now asking me to go find him in this emerald place, which is in the graveyard. So that's where I'm heading right now. I decided to get lost for a second there. That was kind of weird, but figured out where I was going eventually. Still going very fast. Now Romero's upset that this emerald altar in the middle of the graveyard cannot be dislodged. So I had to give him a stack of emeralds so he can make me a gold block as a fake altar to give back to Juliet, which I am giving to her now. And then she's very critical of the gift. She does not want it. And now Romero is looking for a large evil fungus. And so that's found in the middle of the nether area, the Blazing Fortress. He's down by one of the netherwort farming places. And I just have to go to him and give him this enchanted red mushroom block. And the wither skeletons do not like me. And there it was, staring me right in the face, the reason that I would inevitably fail this challenge. And with that, I give him the mushroom block without even realizing that I need to be zombie level 3 to use that, the communism right there. And that will definitely come into play later in this run. I kind of oofed real hard. Warping home was pretty difficult. So now I give the stew to Juliet. She does not like it very much. As you can see, she does not like it. And then she upgraded my Ring of Love. Now she's asking me to go find him on the lookout on the mountain over by the castle. And I have to give him this Rabbit 6 potion that I have. And thankfully, with this crystal armor that I'm wearing, I can just go straight up there with my aspect at the end. And there he goes. I just gave him the rabbit potion and now he's flying to the moon. So now I'm heading over to Juliet, giving her the chunk of the moon. And I'm very confused. I've forgotten what to do. I did not remember what was the next item that I needed to give to Romero. I was just reading this. I should have seen it. I don't know how I didn't see it. It's a pretty obvious hint, but yeah, I needed to give the lava bucket. Instead, I decided to first go to the Colosseum and check that. And no, he wasn't there. And then also the treehouse, he wasn't there either. And then I finally remembered to give him the lava bucket in the gold mine. Immediately after wasting all of that time, that was probably like 5 minutes, I'm editing this obviously, Now I'm back at Juliet, giving her the gift that Romero has given me. And now she's asking me to go to his treehouse home, which is where this entire thing goes awry. There he is, in there, and now I can just drink my bottle of Gyre, get my mana up, and click on him with my Revenant Falchion, and he's not responding. It wasn't working. So, it turns out that I did not have enough intelligence, as you can see here, to be able to complete the challenge. And this was because I'm not Zombie Slayer level 3 on this account yet. Even though I am on my main account, I'm not on this account. And I had overlooked the fact that in order to use my Revenant Falchion, I needed to be Zombie Slayer level 3, and I needed this Revenant Falchion because it will give me plus 100 intelligence that I needed in order to get the 1,291 total intelligence to be able to complete this intelligence challenge. And then somehow, without realizing that this was the actual problem, I decided that the problem was that my crystal armor wasn't activated yet, because when I first tried this challenge, it was getting close to being nighttime, and I thought that it might not be max daylight outside. And so then I decided, oh, I guess I'm just gonna have to get a new bottle of Gyre. So I transferred one from my main account, which had 165 levels on it, and I drank it, and basically it just didn't work. And so that was the second time I realized that there was something wrong. When it was max daylight outside and I drank the bottle of Gyre and was using the Revenant Falchion, I still did not have enough mana. I'm still not really sure how, but somehow it took me more than 10 minutes to figure out what was actually the problem. You can see here that I had a lot of mana, but I just didn't quite have enough. And this amount of mana would have made a bottle of Gyre in the next time I attempted this obsolete, especially if I went to go level up my Zombie Slayer level to level 3, which is what I did. And I am back now in the treehouse, and I am now finishing the challenge finally with 1,291 mana. So I'm finally headed back to Juliet with my Rubik's Prism, finally about to give it to her, and she is now talking to me. So now she's asking me to go find him in the Colosseum, which is one of the spots that I looked at earlier when I was trying to find the spot for the lava bucket. So now I just have to go down here and find Romero and give him my Emerald Blade. And I'm zooming back to Juliet now, and this is the beginning of the final stage of the challenge, which is what this flower minion is going to be used for. So now she's asking me to go find him in the smallest house in Skyblock, and that is located in the Mushroom Desert. So that's where I'm going now. I'm warping home because I have a portal there, and it'll be a lot quicker to get there using this portal. And now Romero's on the exact other side of the island, so I have to fly all the way over there with my grappler and my aspect of the end. And there he is in the little hut. Give him the flower minion. There goes 7.2 mil. And now I'm back at Juliet and talking to her. And now Romero showed up and Juliet's here, and now this is their wedding. So now I have to click on Romero, and it took me a second to figure that out. And then I have to click on Juliet with the rock, and now they are done. And my ring has been upgraded. As you can see, I now have this legendary ring of love. And the total time was 33 minutes 56 seconds. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button if you want, because apparently 99% of you aren't subscribed, which is kind of insane. Please subscribe right now. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Also join my Hypixel Guild /GJoinTarns.